Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we're looking at another deck for the standard format, and this time we have something under the budget. So basically this is a Seaking with Octillery. So Seaking from the Breakthrough. So if you're not familiar with this card, it says with the one water energy, you can use Soaking Horn for 10. And if this Pokemon was healed during this turn, this attack does 80 more damage. So it's 90 HP, it can be grabbed with the level ball or with the die ball. And basically if you attach Rainbow Energy on it, and place 10 damage counters on it, and with something like Rough Seas, you can actually scrap the damage off from it, so you can actually hit for the 90 without any problem. I paired this card with two Octilleries with a Bezel hand, so I can actually have some drop support on my each turn. I don't want to play Shames because I guess this is a non-EX and budget deck. And also Mr. Mime is here for support, so I can actually prevent the damage from those Manectrics who can actually snipe down to the bench. So 13 Pokemon in total. I'm running 4 Goldens and 4 Seakings as the main attacker, 1 Mr. Mime for support, and 2 Remorites and 2 Octilleries for the drop support. From item cards, I'm running 4 Die Balls. So basically with the Die Ball, I can search my deck for any water Pokemon, reveal, put into my hand, so I can shuffle my deck afterward. Basically with the Die Ball, I'd be able to grab either way Golden, Seaking, Remorite, or Octillery. 2 level balls will also help me to search my deck for either way any other of these 6 Pokemons. 4 Pokemons different, of course, and that Mr. Mime. Some other item cards, I'm running 4 copies of Puzzle of Time because it's a very good card for this deck. It allows you to grab any 2 cards if you play 2 puzzles at the same time from a discard pile back into your deck, so definitely very good card to have in this deck. Also single Secret Dash because you're probably going to lose your attacker, so you need to have options to put 5 basic Pokemons and evolutions. So basically Goldens and Seakings from your discard pile, so Secret Dash is definitely a good card for that. 4 Trainers Mails, 4 V-Seekers, and 4 Ultra Balls, but I'm running Ultra Balls in this deck. Copy of Ace Trainer, which is good because if your opponent take advantage by knocking you out on turn 1, you can actually Ace Trainer him down to 3 cards, so that can definitely help you a lot. But also in the mid or late game can help you a lot. Hex Maniac, so you can shut down those abilities on Greninjas, Trevenants, maybe Wild Blooms. Single Lysander, 1 copy of N, and 4 copies of Professor Sycamore. Also, I'm running single Teammates who can actually help me to, when I suffer the knockout, search my deck for any 2 cards, put them in into my hand. Copy of Wally, and 1 Xerosic. I decided to run Xerosic instead of the Starlight Megaphone because with Xerosic I can scrap Tool or Special Energy from any Pokemon in play. 4 copies of Rough Seas because you just want to have that heal as much as you can have, and that Rainbow Energy so you can one hit for 90 or 110, and with Bursting Balloons you can also increase the damage that your opponent can get. 4 copies of Bursting Balloons. 2 copies of Floatstone. So Floatstone is actually here for the Octilleries. A single Muscle Band who can actually help you to one-hit knockout Shaman. 4 copies of Rainbow Energies and 2 Water Energies. So pretty much 16 cards in total as usual. So if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCGCastle.com with TCG Center 5 code. You can also get 5% discount on your purchase. So definitely also keep that in mind. So right now, when I show you this deck list, I will try to play 2 games with this deck so you can actually see it in the action. I hope it will actually work good. I tested a lot before I decided to record it, and actually I have a lot of victories with it. And in 90% of games I managed to get down to 1 prize or 2 prizes, but sometimes the lack of the Rainbow Energy resource and the lack of the 90 HP Seaking is the problem. The main problem of this deck, but anything else I should say is definitely very good constructed for play, so you will definitely see that in the game test. So let's move to some games so you can actually see it in the action. Alright guys, so welcome to the game test I just lost that coin flip, so probably I'm going to start second. But maybe I go first if my opponent played Night March. We shall see that. I saw that Lighting, Colorless, and Psychic type in my opponent cards, so we shall see. Alright, so I was able to find a basic on my turn 1, which is definitely good. No extra mulligans for my opponent, or extra card for him. So, let's see what it is. Oh, he started with the Shaman EX. I guess the worst possible start you can get, but best for me if I can hit Wally, Golden, and something like, I don't know, Muscle Band. I can knock out that Shaman from a single shot. Of course, I need to have Rough Seas and a lot of different stuff. Probably that's not going to happen, never ever, but it's always good to know. So it's a Night March. Alright, so double Lampant and a N with the Bell Compressor. There's a Trainer's Mail for V-Seeker, and with that V-Seeker he can actually grab that N, and we're going to refresh our hands and draw both 6 new cards. I guess that hand was actually promising, but let's see what another hand can give me. Floatstone, Rough Seas, Hex Mini, Bursting Balloon, almost nothing. I get pretty bad cards right there. I hope I can top deck something better, something for the draw, because this is definitely not going to be a good. Alright, so it's my turn, and it's a Remoraid for the top deck, so I guess at least it's a something. I will place that Bursting Balloon on my Golden, just in case, and I will play my Hex Maniac right there, so he can't set up anymore with his Shamans. At least this might give me some time to find Octillery. Whew. I mean, yeah, definitely it's hard to play against Night March. But at least that Bursting Balloon, if he decides to attack me, it's going to be... Oh, so he just passes the turn. There's a Seaking. Okay, let's just evolve and pass. How bad that end was. It was definitely very bad for me. At least I have teammates in my hand, so I guess I can grab, if he's able to knock me out on his turn, teammates for 2 any cards. And I can actually go with teammates for Octillery and teammates for maybe, I don't know, maybe for another Goldie. Probably. I still need any kind of top deck. So I can actually start to attack that Shaman. There's a Fighting Fury Belt for that Mew and Professor Sycamore. If he can hit something like a Floatstone, he can retreat. And he can knock out my Shaman. But even better, he can just Sky Return for 40, which is even better. So, from this point, I need just something to draw. And let's see, will I be able to find any kind of the draw card. So Sky Return for 40, and he's probably going to promote Mew with yeah, with the Fighting Fury Belt and the Dipole as a top deck. So I guess I can't complain against that. That Dipole can definitely give me Octillery. Octillery can give me some extra cards, and even single basic Water Energy is playing this turn for the knockout. So Abyssal Hand for 3 more cards. Let's see. Oh, there's Professor Sycamore. Mr. Mime, are you useful in this game? I don't know if you're useful, but you will definitely help. Professor Sycamore for 7 new cards. There's another Golden, that's very good. And this is going to be a knockout. I have double V-Seeker, so that's definitely double trouble for my opponent. Why double trouble? Because I have that teammates in my discard pile and I can just easily grab any 2 cards that I really need. And what I really need in this situation is, yeah, pretty much teammates for Puzzle of Time, which can give me any 2 cards in my discard pile, plus 1 more from my deck. So he definitely needs first to remove that Rough Seas in order to attack. But look how many cards my opponent actually have in his hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. And there's DC on the Poopkaboo and a Fighting Fury Belt. and Dimension Volley, so I can say goodbye to my Seaking. But I can also knock out my opponent Pupkabo in this situation. But I will need a lot of cards. There's Ultra Ball. How many Night March does he have in his discard pile? Pretty much just a single Joltik and two Pupkaboos. Alright, so I need to be very cautious right there, very smart also by playing my resources. First of all, I need to hit for 100, and that's not going to be that easy. God damn, another VA Secret top deck. Let's just go with that VA Secret for Death Teammates. And that Teammates is actually going to give me two cards I'm looking for. Let It Be, Muscle Band, and Puzzle of Time. So, there's a Muscle Band and the double Puzzle of Time, so I can actually grab any two cards from my discard pile. So I will grab one Rough Seas, and I will grab one of my Golden, so I can have my Golden for the next turn. Alright, first of all I need to attach my energy, and I need to heal the damage off from my Seaking. And I can even grab one extra card with the Bezel Hand, which is definitely huge. And it's a Trainer's Mail, but I'm not going to play it yet. I can heal the damage off, and I can hit for 110, which is actually enough to one-hit knock out that Pupkaboo. I'm going to grab another prize, and from this point of the game, I guess it's easier for me, because I can just try to knock out those two Shamans and won the game. But for my opponent, it's pretty difficult, because he needs to find a lot of different resources. He needs double Colorless Energy and Dimension Wall in order to knock me out. Then again, there's a Puzzle of Time, so probably this is going to be a double puzzle play. But if that happens, that's pretty much all he can do, because he already played one Puzzle of Time. I still have two puzzles left, so I guess I'm in a little advantage right there. So there's Mew and the double Colress. Again, that Mew is going to be able to knock me out. Then I can just respond back with my teammates. So there's a Night March. What I'm going to do right there is first I'm going to play my Secret Dash. Okay. Second, I'm going to play my Trainer's Mail. Maybe I can hit something like a Dive Ball. Definitely very good. Either way, Dive Ball, Level Ball, it's the same thing, because you have Pokemons under 90 HP, so I guess I need one Remoraid for the next turn. Oh, not Remoraid, Golden. Sorry for that, guys. After that, I need a VSEEK for the teammates. After the teammates, I'm going to grab, you know, what kind of two cards I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab Seaking, and I'm going to grab one of my Bursting Balloons. So just in case he decides to attack me, he's going to lose both energy and one of his Night Marchers or Mew. So it really doesn't matter. There's a Rainbow, there's a Damage Heal, there's even a Bezel Hand. I totally forget always about that Bezel Hand. Double Professor Sycamore. I don't need any of that. So Sorking Horn for 90. I can grab extra prize. I mean, not extra prize, just a regular prize, but I can grab one prize. And yeah, look at this. He just surrender. Not survive. He just surrender against Seaking. A poor Night March just suffered the loss from this pro deck. So you should definitely hit that like button for beating that Night March. So let's move to the game number 2, because that Night March was actually a piece of cake to win. Alright guys, welcome back to this Seaking deck testing. So this is the game number 2 after I won against Night March. I'm looking forward to win another game. So I'm starting with my Golden in the active spot and pretty much nothing else. I have so bad hand. I don't know what should I even say on that. On the other side, we have some Evil Tile, Malamar, very strong card, Malamar EX, with Hyper Hypnosis, which says actually when you attach energy from your hand onto the Malamar, you can leave your opponent active Pokemon asleep. So definitely very good ability. Then again, that was another hand, so I just got opportunity since my opponent played at N and I didn't find anything valuable right there, so I will just play my Rough Sea so I can counter my opponent's Stadium card and pass the turn. So he's going to hit me for the 50 next turn probably, if he can find something like Muscle Band, but I hope he is going to end me again. And there's another Shadow Circle and Tierno for 3, so actually he has that Tierno in hand. And there's Oblivion Wing for 40. Unfortunately, no energy card will be attached. And I was able to find just that Rough Seas. I guess I can scrap some damage off from my Golden. And I'm going to evolve my Benched Golden, because he's not able to knock me out. And I know that he have N in his hand, so he's forced probably to play that N. But we shall see that. There's another Malamar and Fighting Fury Belt attached on it. Another Darkness Energy, so I'm asleep again. And there's a N, so I'm going to grab another 6 cards. I could leave him to knock me out and then just go with... oh, there's another Stadium card. Okay, I have another Rough Seas ready to respond. I guess not a big deal. Yeah, I could just leave him to knock me out and then just go with my Ace Trainer, but I didn't want to do that, so there's a Seaking and Rough Seas. This is also going to be a Abyssal hand. Let's see, can I find energy or any other supporter for draw? Yes, there's an energy card, so I can heal the damage off. Attach energy, Float Stone, and play my 0-6, so I can actually remove the double Colress energy. And since I heal the damage off, I can hit for 90 with my Soaking Horde, so I'm in a good position right there. Unfortunately, I don't have Bursting Balloon, but I might be able to find it. Oh, I totally forgot to play my Abyssal hand. So there's another Maxmar energy attachment and 40 damage from that Evil Tile. Oh, luckily I just wake up. Let's go with Abyssal hand without playing Puzzle. Alright, there's a Rough Seas. What should I do right there? I can go with my VS Seeker for the 0-6, so I can actually remove that Fighting Fury Belt attached on his Benched Malamar, and I'm going to hit hard right there for the knockout. So there's another 90 damage, so that's going to be a first knockout. Unfortunately for me, I was not able to find any kind of the Bursting Balloon, but for the next turn I have teammates in my hand, so I guess I can grab one. Oh, there's Dangerous Energy. So he needs to hit 1 heads on the coin flip, so 1 tails, 2 tails, 1 heads, almost 3 tails. That would be a huge. I'm going to promote my Seaking, I'm going to attach my Rainbow Energy, and I can Ace Trainer him down. First I will play my Trainer's Mail. Alright, so there's a Bursting Balloon. After that I'm going to play... I can't play Ace Trainer, we are down to 5 cards both. Teammates. For another Seaking and for another Rainbow Energy, or maybe just Another bursting balloon for the next turn. I'm not sure. Well, let's better go with the rainbow energy or not. Better with the rainbow energy. Who knows what can happen. I'm going to play my Mr. Mime so I can just grab more cards with Rough Seas, with my Abyssal hand. I can't play Energy Attachment for now, but I can go with my Abyssal hand. Alright, not bad. So Soaking Horn for 90. So if he decides to attack, and he needs to attack, he's going to take 6 damage counters back. After that, I can just easily... okay. Very good. Very, very good. A Centaur Lady. 1 tails, 2 tails. 1 heads, 2 heads. Okay. 6 damage counters is going to be placed on that Malamar. I lost 2 Seakings. So I guess right now it's time to play V-Seeker for the teammates, but let me first see what I can find with my trainer's mail. Another V-Seeker. I will definitely grab that. So what I'm looking to do right there is I'm looking to play my V-Seeker for teammates, and I'm going to grab my copy of Puzzle of Time and Starling Megaphone and the Secret Ash. So with the Secret Ash I can put back my Seakings and Goldens into my deck. Alright, very nice. And with the 2 puzzles I can actually grab any 2 cards from my deck, so I'm going to grab 1 Bursting Balloon and I'm going to grab 1 Rainbow Energy. Alright. Bursting Balloon. Heal the damage off, draw 1 extra card with the Abyssal hand and hit for 90. But his Malamar is going to be knocked out. So I will just grab 1 more Golden, put it down to my bench. And this is pretty much knockout. Seaking Horn for 90. So that's 180, that's 2 more prizes. If he decides to attack me with his baby Eviltal, he's going to take 6 damage counters. And then I can easily, either way, retreat with the Flowstone, if I can find it. Or, oh, there's a Shed of Circles, so he played 4 Stadium cards. I'm kind of impressed. So 4 Stadium cards from my opponent. I already played 3, so I have 1 more left. Okay, so he just passed his turn. There's a Floatstone and a Muscle Band. I'm not sure who's going to take Flowstone, but I'm sure in one thing, and that thing is that I'm going to play my V-Seeker for that 0-6, so I can actually scrap the dangerous energy from his Malamar. After that, I'm going to attach my Muscle Band onto my benched Goldeen, Floatstone onto my Mr. Mime, and I'm going to grab 1 more energy with a Abyssal hand. Okay, there's another Abyssal hand. Interesting. Golden is going to take that rainbow energy and I'm going to pass my turn. Can I wake up? Yes, I wake up. Let's just try to check some resources from my opponent. This is a Malamar which says, oh, Mantle Trash. Okay, very good card. I should actually keep my Floatstone without attaching it actually onto my Mr. Mime. I should definitely wait and attach to my Seaking so I can retreat. and hit with another Golden. So 30 damage and 1 energy to his Mr. Malamar. Of course, with EX in the name. There's a level ball, so I'm going to grab one more Seaking. Alright. A Bezel Hand. For die ball, so that die ball can give me Golden, but can I find another Rough Seas that I have in my deck left? We shall see. Golden, energy, just a single basic energy attachment, and huge volley for another Seaking, and another Abyssal Hand for 3 more cards. So this is very crucial. I need to find my Rough Seas. There is no Rough Seas, but there's a good chance that I can find one right now, and there it is. So a very, very, very good Rough Seas, so I can heal the damage off. And I can hit for Soaking Horn for the 90. Unfortunately, there is no Bursting Balloon, so I will not be able to knock out that Yveltal if he decides to attack me, but at least I have a very good chance to win this matchup. This is not true. This is definitely not true. I mean, he had 5 stadiums in play. I'm kind of impressed. 5 stadiums in play. Who have 5 stadiums? I mean, what I can do right there, just hit with the Reckless Charge for 40 and... Yeah, I mean... Dude, 5 stadium cards. Wow. I mean, I played 4 Rough Seas, but there's rational explanation for 4 Rough Seas in my deck, but 5 stadiums, I mean, 4 Shadow Circles and 1 Faded Town. I mean, I know why he plays Shadow Circle, because for no weakness, actually those, I mean, Yveltal decks with Manectrix and Mega Manectrix decks are actually popular, so that's the reason why you need to have Shadow Circle. Also, fighting decks are popular, so you can just suffer the knockout with, from them for the weakness. But I mean, I don't know what to say. There's a Bursting Balloon. I guess I want to keep my Professor Sycamore for now. I know that I have chance to draw 2 puzzles right there. Let's take a risk, actually. Let's take the gamble. There is 1 puzzle, but no sign of the other. Okay, never mind. I can hit for 40 with the Reckless Charge, and I can still have 10 HP left. So far, so good. I have Lysander in my hand, and that Lysander can actually give me that Malamar into the active spot, but the Malamar without energy cards, and I have 1 more VA Secret left. There's Tierno for my opponent, and I also have 2 puzzles of time left, so start on Megaphone. Oh my goodness, this is huge. This is definitely huge. So he's not going to take 6 damage counters back from that Oblivion Wing. I'm going to suffer the knockout. Dang, 2 more energies already on that Malamar. Whew. To be or not to be? Trainer's Mail for Bursting Balloon. And that Bursting Balloon, first I'm going to play my Lysander. I'm going to take a huge risk right there. Let me see. Golden and a die ball. I have VA Secret left, so I don't actually have nothing to lose. I will Lysander his Malamar with tons of energy cards. I will grab my Abyssal Hand. There's another Bursting Balloon. I didn't attach energy yet, that's for sure. Let me just grab one more card. Let's see if it's going to be a puzzle. It is. It is puzzle of time. So I guess I can grab Rainbow Energy and or just hit for 40 and wait for the next turn. I mean, either way, he needs 2 heads. No. Let me just see. I don't have nothing to lose. I'm going for the victory right here. So I'm going to take Rough Seas and a Rainbow Energy. I have the Seeker left, so I need to hit that Malamar hard right there. And that's clearly... so there's that Rough Seas. So I need to hit him for the 90. And I need to try to hit him next turn again. So Soaking Horn for the 90 damage. I might do a misplay right there, but who knows. Either way, he is going to win or I'm going to lose. It's very questionable if he can retreat. Oh, there's Mr. Evil Talk and the Max Elixir. If he decides to attack, he's okay, but he's probably going to retreat. And again, oh no, there's a Max Malar, so 1 heads. Oh my goodness! He just flipped the 1 heads on that bursting balloon, and this is a GG. Look at this. The last card was actually VA Seeker, so even if he decided to retreat and try to attack me with something else, I would be actually able to heal the damage off if I actually survived and just Lysander him for the last 2 prizes and actually to win this game. So that was actually very good and very long game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Once again, there is the winning deck. I'm out of my mind. It actually works pretty well. I mean, that Seaking is definitely a beast. I managed to beat Night March and that Malamar, so I'm kind of impressed with the deck. So this is the deck list. You can do whatever you want with this deck list. Share, copy, play with it, do a criticize against it. Let me know what you think about it. If you want to share it or use it as your own on your YouTube channel or something like that, you can credit me for that and do whatever you want with it. So I guess that's pretty much more than fair from me. So yeah, once again, don't forget to hit that like button if you like it, or dislike if you don't like it. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel for more future videos. You will also support me by doing that. And yeah, till the next time, see you in the next video. Have a nice day, and goodbye.